Welcome to Shelly's Cuisine. Today we're going to make Shelly's apple coleslaw. Okay, it's pretty simple. I'm just going to mix this up, and you can look on my website for the specific ingredients and the measurements. So I'm going to do this quick, so I might not talk about all the measurements. All right, let's get started. We're going to cheat. You start with a bag of coleslaw. So you get your bag of coleslaw. You're good to go. We are going to put red onion. You have your red onion chopped up fine. Don't put all of the red onion. It's about a quarter cup, but don't put all of it at one time. You want to make sure that, you don't put too much onion, but you want to have it. We have quarter cup of white raisins. Yeah, I like white raisins. Okay, white raisins. And we are just going to give this a mix. And I can tell already that I'm going to need more onion because this was a whole bag. So I guess I would say half a cup of onion. So I feel comfortable putting all my onion, about half a cup. Okay. So what we need to do, we're making apple coleslaw. So of course we need to do an apple. So you got two choices. You can shred your apple here with the skin on, or you can use a food processor, which I'm going to use because I don't want to shred the apple myself. Okay, first thing, cut off both ends of the apple. I've already washed it. Cut your apple in half, and we're going to try to get the pieces. We're going to cut out the core that we need to put in our food processor. Because we're going to use the shred blade in the food processor. Okay, again, we leave the skin on, and now we do the core. Okay, so I just want to get it in bite-sized pieces to go in my food processor. Okay, and for my food processor, it's ready. And I'm just going to put my apples in. I have my shred blade in already. And there we go. Guess what? That was real easy. Okay, so now we have our apple shredded, and what we're going to do, we're going to put some fresh lime juice because we don't want our apple, fresh squeezed lime, to turn brown. Okay, and so now we add this to our coleslaw. So it was just a lot easier to use the food processor so I didn't have to grate that apple myself. Sometimes I'm lazy. Okay, here we go. And so we're just going to mix this in. So your apple coleslaw is like coleslaw, but it has apples in it, which gives it a different flavor. And that's why you have to use Granny Smith. Okay, so we have our apples and stuff in. And so it's time to finish this. So what we're going to do, we need salt. Yes, I'm using my rosemary sea salt. And we're going to salt this coleslaw. Be careful not to put too much salt. We need black pepper. So this is my freshly ground black pepper. And there we go. Okay, I just want to get a mix on this. Okay. And we need about quarter cup of olive oil. Okay? And try to use a good olive oil if you can. An olive oil that might be more suited for salads and dressings than an olive oil that you cook with. Okay? All right, so we have that. And now, the twist. We're going to twist it with ranch dressing. This is one of my staples. So we're going to put ranch dressing. It's about a half a cup of ranch dressing. And we're going to put mayonnaise. I use Hellmann's Light because it tastes just like regular Hellmann's. So why use the full version? Anyway, we want about half a cup mayonnaise. Quarter cup mayonnaise and half a cup of ranch dressing. All right. So we need to try to get this mixed up. Yes, we're going to be putting cilantro in it as well. Okay, another twist, apple cider vinegar, another staple of mine. And so we're going to put a tablespoon, not too much. Okay. Now, if you like your coleslaw with a lot of mayonnaise or a lot of, you know, sauce, whatever you want to call it, then you can put a little bit more. I am going to put a little bit more ranch. And for me, I need a little more black pepper. I also need to put a little bit of lime. Yes, I want lime in my coleslaw. And I'm going to put that. And we have one more ingredient. I'll be back with that ingredient. Okay, now we were missing cilantro. Here's our cilantro. So we want to get our cilantro chopped. Okay, cilantro's chopped and ready. So I love cilantro. Okay, cilantro is one of my favorite dishes. And so I'm always looking for a way to use cilantro. You'll have to check out my cilantro blog on the website about all the things that I use cilantro for. All right. So here we are. We have to put cilantro. That cilantro is going to give a great flavor. Probably about 2 tablespoons of cilantro. Let's not go crazy with the cilantro. And the last thing we need, remember that we put lime in here. So we need a touch of sugar, because when you make coleslaw, you put sugar. But you need a touch of sugar to counteract the lime so that your coleslaw is not bitter. And our coleslaw is ready. So our coleslaw is ready. That looks great. Has enough mayonnaise, enough ranch. Okay, and so we're going to do one more little garnish. Okay? And that garnish is going to include the apple. So we are going to cut the apple. I've already washed it. And I need apple slices. So I need about maybe 4. Okay. Now, I don't need all of that. 1, 2, 3, 4. I need about 4. So again, I have to put a little bit of lime juice because I don't want my apples to turn green. And what we're going to do, we're going to put our apples in our coleslaw for garnish. Aha! There you are. We have Shelly's apple coleslaw. Thank you for visiting Shelly's Cuisine today and making apple coleslaw with us. Please subscribe and hit the notification button. And please tune in next week to find out what we will twist next.